can't we just all have a nice civil discussion about subjective things like what's more beautiful, what's more pleasing to look at?
No, rank these lenses.
Oh, boy. Welcome back, Deep Review TV viewers. Chris Nichols here with another midweek short. And thank you for joining us here in your holiday seasons. We just want to first off thank everybody for a lovely 2019. Thanks for supporting us over this entire year. And in order to celebrate the holiday season, we thought that we would do a Christmas themed test for you today. We're going to be looking at Sunstars and we're going to be comparing 8 professional ultra-wide zooms. We put them all at 20 millimeters and we shot them all at F16 and F22. Now, from Canon and Nikon, we're looking at the Canon EF 1635 2.8 and the Canon RF 1535 2.8. From Nikon, I've got the venerable classic, the 1424 for their F mount, but we're also taking a look at the ultra-modern 14-30 for the new Z mount. But that's not all. We also tested the Sony G Master 1635 2.8, and on that same E-mount we tested the Tamron 17-28 2.8 as well as the Sigma 14-24. And last but not least, we even threw the brand new Panasonic 1635 for their L-mount full-frame cameras into the mix. And what we're looking at is Sunstar quality. Now, first off, keep in mind that this is a subjective thing. I'm going to give you my rankings based on what I feel are the most beautiful compared to the least pleasing looking Sunstars. Now, basically, when you stop a lens down on a full-frame camera to F16 or F22, you're going to get these cool Sunstar effects in your specular highlights. And the quality of that, well, that is open to much debate. So why don't we get right into the rankings? Now, starting at the bottom of the pile, it's going to go to the Nikon 1424 f-mount 2.8 lens, which is also coincidentally the oldest lens here. Shot on the D750, I just found that the Sunstars had a mushy look to them, not a lot of definition, and very short rays. Now, next on the list, I was actually surprised by this because it's shooting me right now. It's the Panasonic L-mount 1635 f4, and I just found that the Sunstars, again, had a very nondescript, mushy look. Everything seemed to blend together. Just not very appealing. Now, next on the list is the Sigma 14-24 that we shot on an E-mount camera, the A7 III. And I did like the Sunstars here. What I really note actually is that you get a larger array of rays coming out from the specular highlights. Still not totally sharp, but it did have a nice look to it. Now, this one was really close, but just edging over the Sigma, I'm going to give it to the Tamron 1728. I just found that the Sunstars, although not having as many rays, had a cleaner, more distinct look, and that seemed to appeal better to me. From here on out, the competition started to get really fierce. It was hard to really determine what my favorites were. But next, I'm going to give it to the Sony 1635 G Master lens. Now, what's of real note here is you get a ton of rays, 20 plus, coming out of those specular highlights. And that gives you a busy but very interesting look. So if that's your thing, this lens is the one. Our third place winner, I'm going to give it to the Nikon Z 14-30. Now, this lens actually did beautiful stars, a very distinct look, and they're very symmetrical as you can see in the photo. The only thing really holding them back is that the rays don't go that far away from the center of the highlight, but still a beautiful, very distinct star. Now, Canon has been killing it optically with their RF mount lenses, and the 1535 is no exception. It wins our second place. Look at the stars here. I mean, very distinct, long rays coming out from the highlights, no mushiness, everything just very sharp, very clean looking. It was a beautiful rendering. And my number one winner for the best Sunstars, in my opinion, I'm going to give it to an SLR lens. It's going to the Canon EF 1635 2.8 version 3. I mean, this is a quite recent built lens, beautiful performance, and when you look at the Sunstars, so close to the Canon RF 1635, I'd even say a little bit contrastier with the RF mount, but these Sunstars have that same clean, distinct, sharp look, and those ray lengths go even longer. I feel you can boost up contrast, but you can't make Sunstars bigger than they initially start out. So that makes this our number one winner for Sunstar quality. All right, there you have it. That's my personal opinion on the Sunstar quality of these lenses, but you get to have your say as well. We've uploaded all of these photos to dpreview.com, and we shot them at f16 and f22, so you can see the differences between those. Keep in mind that at f22, it's going to get a little soft from diffraction. You get to enter the poll that we've set up. You get to choose your favorite and let us know what you think. And let's try to go with what we subjectively find to be the most beautiful, not the one that we happen to have in our own camera bag. I'll leave that up to you. And of course, course, if you want to continue this discussion, go to the comments below or check out the forums on dpreview.com. Let us know what you think there. Don't forget, you can also contact us on Instagram and Twitter. Let us know what you think there as well. Now, for the Pentax lenses, we did try to get their 15 to 30, but unfortunately, we just could not find it anywhere in this city, and that's all. We just didn't. We didn't have the time for it. We tried and we couldn't find it. They are getting harder and harder to find. But we did honestly want to test that lens as well. Otherwise, thanks so much for joining us for 2019. Enjoy your holidays. Merry Christmas to you all, and we will see you again in 2020.